So yesterday I listened to this podcast. This is not a podcast that talks about books usually. Their main thing is talking about health and well-being and doctor stuff. But yesterday they mentioned books and it got me thinking. So they had an episode where they discussed this method of losing weight and becoming more bikini ready, I guess, and it's a challenge on social media that's called 75 Hard Challenge. And the rules are as follows. You have to follow a diet, no alcohol. The second thing is you have to work out 45 minutes 2 times a day. Third is drink a gallon of water. And then the fourth is read 10 pages of nonfiction. Personal development, no audiobooks. And the fifth one is take progress pictures, because I guess you have to post it online if you're participating in this. But either way, it got me thinking about self-development books and how weird this genre is. So before someone attacks me for dissing people reading this kind of books, one of the first books I read for this channel was this book. And this is, by all means, a self-development, self-helpy kind of book. And I really enjoyed it. So it doesn't mean that I have something against these kinds of books. But my algorithm is quite unique, I find it. Or that's probably what I'm wondering with this video. So I have started to form a relationship with self-help and alt-right and the things on their way to the alt-right movement. Because everything I see in my feed is basically how to earn more money or how to be more successful and just how to be a man. And probably I've clicked on some of those things sometime because it's fascinating. It's like watching animals in the zoo. I'm a bit weirded out. I feel like 10 years ago, I could read a book about investment, and the only thing that happened in that situation was me reading a book about investment. Now, if I read a book about investment, I feel like I'm a part of a Bitcoin crowd, mining Bitcoin at home and having lost their faith in the regular stock market. It's either that or the part of the bunch that thinks that no one should pay taxes because it's stealing, it's theft. And it's weird feeling that you're a part of that group. And I don't feel like I am a part of that bunch. That's probably why this video is happening. When I heard about this challenge, it was sort of like some of my concerns were confirmed in a sense. Like all the things that were going on in my feed suddenly made a bit more sense, because I view this challenge as a very unhealthy one. And in the middle of it, it says you have to read books, but it can't be fiction. It has to be non-fiction. And I'm just guessing that it has to be something about mental strength or money or something along those lines. And also, you aren't allowed to listen to audiobooks because that's cheating. When I looked at that sentence, I felt bad for the people that were participating, or at least the people that arranged this to happen. It just seems so sad. Do you go around living your life thinking that I shouldn't really listen to audiobooks, even though I feel like I listen better than I read? It's that's the thing. You can digest books better when listening to them if you have that kind of brain. And it just seems like a waste. I realized when thinking about this challenge that I probably read more nonfiction earlier, and I've sort of slided towards fiction. And if I read nonfiction, it's probably a memoir. Reading memoirs is sort of self-help without the selling. You don't feel like someone has pushed a message onto you. It's more like, this is your experience and this is how it made you feel. And then I can go into myself and, is that relatable to me or not? It's not like I have to feel that it's relatable, which is probably the feeling you get when you read a memoir about becoming a better person. You feel like you have to become that person specifically to become a better person, which is also sad. So this became sort of a messy video again. I guess the message from me is the same as always. Read the books you want to. If you want to listen to audiobooks, do so. There's nothing wrong with getting in shape or wanting to lose weight or wanting to become a better person. But don't let anyone force you to do something just because it's a challenge if you don't want to. And also, I'm sincerely wondering if everyone else's algorithm is just beefed up guys trying to make money and sell cars. Probably not. But has self-help books lost its meaning? Are they all useless now? I haven't read that many, so most of them are probably somewhere in the middle, as usual. So I'm going to end this video now. Thank you for watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!